The timeless phrase, "next man up," echoed loudly as the Cleveland Browns opened their preseason clash with the Philadelphia Eagles. From the very first snap, both teams showcased not just their starters, but also the depth pieces fighting to prove they belong on an NFL roster. The Browns took the football to begin the night, and the tone was set by a perfectly placed kickoff inside the 5-yard line. Caden Davis, eager to make his mark, broke free across the 35 before stepping out of bounds. Cleveland wasted no time establishing their physical style. Veteran running back John Kelly Jr. and rookie Dillon Gabriel combined for steady chunks of yardage, keeping Philadelphia's defense off balance. Gabriel, calm in the pocket, connected with tight end Blake Whiteheart on a key play, proving his timing and accuracy were sharp. With strong blocking up front, Johnson capped the drive with a determined rush into the end zone. It was an opening statement. The Browns were here to control the trenches and dictate tempo. But momentum in the NFL changes quickly. On Cleveland's very next series, rookie safety Andrew Mukuba perfectly read Gabriel's throw, snatched the ball, and sprinted untouched for a pick six. The Philadelphia crowd erupted as Mukuba's debut moment electrified the stadium. Later, young quarterback Kyle McCord entered for the Eagles. After struggling in his first preseason appearance the week before, McCord bounced back. Despite taking a heavy shot from Cleveland's defensive front, he delivered a crisp touchdown strike and celebrated with emotion, pointing to the sky in triumph. It was a moment of resilience and perhaps a sign of growth for the rookie passer. Cleveland responded with composure. Gabriel found rhythm on third downs, hitting his receivers in stride and extending drives. His accuracy stood out. Even when pressured, he delivered catchable balls into tight windows. Veteran kicker Dustin Hopkins drilled a 46-yard field goal to give the Browns a slim lead. Philadelphia, however, refused to stay quiet. Wideout Ainias Smith broke open downfield and slipped into the end zone, swinging the scoreboard back in the Eagles' favor. For fans, it was a reminder of the explosive playmakers that could contribute this season. When the teams returned from halftime, the fireworks continued. Dorian Thompson-Robinson took over at quarterback for the Browns, but immediately handed the Eagles another gift. An interception returned all the way by A.J. Henry for a touchdown. The Eagles' sideline roared, and the tide seemed to be turning. But Cleveland's identity remained intact. Pound the football, stay disciplined, and grind drives together. Johnson and the backfield committee kept pushing forward, chewing clock and regaining field position. The Browns leaned on their running game to stabilize after costly mistakes. Meanwhile, Philadelphia cycled through young receivers and backs, giving roster hopefuls chances to shine. Every snap mattered, every play was an audition. Big defensive stops, clutch sacks, and a few hard-earned first downs created a tense rhythm to the half. Special teams ended up deciding much of the second half. Andrew Smith nailed multiple field goals, including a late attempt that stretched Cleveland's lead. Philadelphia had opportunities, but drives stalled due to sacks and penalties. As the final whistle approached, the Browns clung to a narrow advantage. Though the scoreboard favored Cleveland, both teams walked away with something more valuable: a clearer picture of who could step up when the regular season arrives. The night closed with a handshake and a smile between Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski and Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni. After a grueling week of joint practices, both men knew this game was about more than just preseason bragging rights. It was about development, evaluation, and preparation for the grind ahead. The August heat in Philadelphia didn't stop fans from celebrating the return of football. For the Browns, it was proof that their depth can contribute. For the Eagles, it was reassurance that their rookies and role players can shine in big moments. In the end, the real victory belonged to the players who turned a preseason opportunity into lasting impressions.